When people think of the ocean's deadliest predator, one image dominates: the shark. With rows of razor-sharp teeth, powerful muscles, and a reputation as a top hunter, sharks seem unstoppable. But there is one animal that even sharks avoid: the dolphin. At first it sounds unbelievable. How could playful, smiling dolphins intimidate creatures as fearsome as sharks? Yet the truth is, sharks often back down when dolphins appear. Today we'll explore why sharks are afraid of dolphins and why these intelligent mammals dominate more than we realize. Let's begin with anatomy. Sharks rely on brute force and speed. Their skeletons are made of cartilage, making them lighter and faster, but also less durable. Dolphins, on the other hand, are built like torpedoes. Their streamlined bodies, powerful tails, and muscular builds give them incredible maneuverability in the water. Unlike sharks, dolphins have bone skeletons, which makes them sturdier during collisions. When a fight breaks out, this difference matters. Dolphins can ram sharks with their hardened snouts, called rostrums, with enough force to break ribs or cause internal damage. Sharks, despite their terrifying teeth, are vulnerable to this kind of blunt force attack. But it's not just physical toughness that gives dolphins an advantage. It's teamwork. Sharks are solitary hunters. While some species may gather loosely, most hunt alone, striking from the shadows. Dolphins, however, live in pods, tight social groups that coordinate with military precision. When threatened, a pod of dolphins will circle together, protecting the young in the center. If a shark approaches, multiple dolphins can attack at once, ramming it from all sides. Against one shark, even a small pod becomes overwhelming. The shark may be strong, but it's outnumbered and outmaneuvered. Another reason sharks avoid dolphins is intelligence. Dolphins are among the smartest animals on Earth, with brains larger relative to body size than almost any other species. They use complex communication, problem-solving, and strategy. In confrontations with sharks, dolphins exploit weaknesses. They aim for the shark's gills and underbelly, vulnerable spots that can incapacitate the predator. While a shark relies on instinct to attack, a dolphin can adapt its tactics in real time. This brainpower gives them a massive edge. Speed also plays a role. Sharks can sprint in short bursts, but dolphins sustain high speeds for longer and make sharper turns. A shark may lunge with power, but a dolphin can dodge and counter with precision. In fact, bottlenose dolphins, one of the most common species, can reach speeds over 20 miles per hour, weaving through water in ways sharks can't match. This agility allows them to stay one step ahead and strike when the moment is right. There are also records of dolphins actively saving other animals, including humans, from shark attacks. By charging sharks and creating barriers, dolphins prove they aren't just defending themselves, but also taking on sharks directly. These behaviors highlight their confidence in facing predators that terrify most of the ocean. Sharks, sensing this confidence and facing coordinated resistance, often retreat. They know instinctively that the fight isn't worth the risk. History provides countless stories supporting this. Fishermen, divers, and marine biologists have all observed sharks fleeing when dolphins appear. Even great white sharks, the largest predatory fish in the ocean, are known to vacate hunting grounds when pods of dolphins arrive. The presence of dolphins disrupts shark behavior so much that some areas see dramatic shifts in shark activity when dolphins are nearby. For sharks, dolphins are not prey, they're trouble. But why would evolution lead to this dynamic? It comes down to survival strategies. Sharks evolved as solitary ambush predators, relying on stealth and bursts of power. Dolphins evolved as social mammals, relying on cooperation, communication, and endurance. These opposing strategies place dolphins in a unique position. They don't just survive alongside sharks, they often push them away. This doesn't mean dolphins are invincible. A lone dolphin can still fall victim to a large shark, especially if caught off guard. But in most cases, the balance of power favors dolphins when pods are involved. To understand this rivalry further, we can look at their hunting methods. Sharks rely on sudden ambushes, detecting prey with electroreceptors that sense tiny movements. Dolphins, however, use echolocation, a biological sonar that lets them see the ocean in detail. With echolocation, dolphins can detect sharks even in murky waters or at night. This means sharks lose their advantage of surprise, while dolphins gain precision awareness. In a matchup of senses, dolphins' sonar gives them control over encounters. Another fascinating aspect is the way dolphins use the environment. Pods will sometimes herd fish into tight balls, making them easy to catch. This same strategy can be used against sharks, driving them into unfavorable positions and then striking from multiple directions. It's not just brute strength, it's battlefield strategy. Dolphins, in a sense, fight like soldiers, while sharks fight like lone gladiators. Against coordinated tactics, the solitary predator often finds itself overmatched. Even cultural behavior plays a role. Dolphins have been seen teaching younger members how to confront sharks, passing down tactics through generations. This cultural knowledge strengthens pods over time, ensuring they remain effective in protecting themselves. Sharks, by contrast, rely more heavily on instinct, without the same ability to pass down complex, learned strategies. In a battle of instinct versus culture, dolphins hold the upper hand. There are even documented cases where dolphins use deception. By creating bursts of bubbles or slapping their tails on the water, they can confuse and intimidate sharks, buying time to escape or counterattack. These creative behaviors show how adaptable dolphins are under pressure, further explaining why sharks think twice before engaging them. The myth of dolphins being smiling or friendly often hides their true nature as formidable warriors of the sea. Their intelligence, social structure, and physical adaptations make them one of the few animals capable of standing up to sharks, and sharks know it. That's why, despite their terrifying image, sharks frequently yield the ocean stage when dolphins arrive. So the next time you picture the hierarchy of the ocean, remember this. The shark may look like the ultimate predator, but the dolphin is the one it fears. They are living proof that strength isn't just about teeth and muscle. It's about brains, teamwork, and strategy. In the vast theater of the sea, the smiling dolphin is also the hidden enforcer, the protector, and the creature even sharks would rather not face.